Hey, what's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you, and it is, what is the gossip on you? Yeah, so if you're a returning subscriber, hey friend, thank you so much for messing with my channel. I truly hope these messages resonate for you. If you're new here, welcome. If you do find that they do resonate, please check out my other videos. Those will most likely resonate as well. We have 3 pals here, but before I get into that, I did mention in my last video that I am doing a giveaway, and I'm just gonna say which heart to comment under the giveaway so that you can be inserted into that giveaway. I am giving away a tarot deck. A free tarot deck will be brand new, but it's this one that I'm giving away. It's called the Unfolding Tarot Deck. I think it's like something. It's called Unfolding Tarot Deck or something like that, but I really like it. It's really pretty imagery. So if you want this tarot deck, if you want to be selected for the giveaway, then just comment a purple heart under this comment section of the video, and follow me on Instagram. Obviously be a subscriber as well, and I will, the more that you comment, the more that you will be put into the lottery. So yeah, thank you so much for following me when it comes to that, if you're interested in the giveaway. And now I'm gonna get into the description of the photos. So oopsie, sorry. Okay, so for pal 1, we have 2 lovers pinky promising each other. I think it's like their hands pinky promise. There might be 2 friends, I don't know. But yeah, that's what we have. Like just a picture of a hand. I think they're pinky promising, or they're doing something with their hands, their fingers. And then pal 2 has 2 people at a museum, 2 partners at a museum. They're very aesthetically pleasing. I think the woman is wearing like a white dress. They're looking at art. I didn't check these photos before I started the video, so I'm not completely 100% sure, but they're like somewhere, their backs are turned and they're looking at something at like on a wall. And then the last photo here is actually, I think this is Rihanna, and she's in a fur coat, but her face is like cut off, and it's just like her bosom and her torso in the fur brown coat. Very pretty imagery there. So that is what we have for pals 1, 2, and 3. And you could choose 1 pal, you could choose 3 pals, all 3 pals, it doesn't matter. Just take what's yours and leave what isn't. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you. This is what is the gossip on you. I don't even know if I said that. What's the current gossip on you? I don't know. This might be a short, cute, little fast reading. It depends on what comes out. But yeah, we're gonna get into what's the gossip on you. And I'll see y'all in your pal. Bye. Hi pal 1, if you chose this photo right here of the 2 hands pinky promising, this section of the video is for you. All right, so let's see, everybody who chose this photo right here for pal 1, what is the gossip on them? What is the talk of the town? What's the tea on them? What's the gossip on everyone who chose this photo right here? Okay, we have stay in your lane. The gossip is that you've been staying in your lane. You've been minding your business. Okay, you have not been stepping out of line. You have not been nosy in other people's drama or none of that. Okay, you have been minding the business that pays you, worried about that. I hear that's none of my concern, like, period. And you've also been very private. Like you ain't been really telling your business either. People is looking at y'all. Okay, people are spying on y'all. People are trying to figure out what you got going on because you've been very secretive. They're like, where you been at? What you been doing? That's what they trying to see. They trying to figure out what you doing. Okay, what did I say? You been minding your business. The moon card. It's about having secrets. It's about having maybe even a secret life, double lives. I don't know. People are assuming that. This is what people are saying. Like people are saying that you're private, or to where some people might even saying, oh, you must be hiding something. Ain't no way you this private. you this secretive. You keeping your relationship very private. Maybe people are assuming that you in a relationship with somebody, you in some sort of commitment, or you have committed yourself to something, like you have been busy doing something, like whether this is like going back to school, whether this is like you signed up for some sort of program, or you planning a trip. Some people think it's like something along those lines, like they're like, you have to be planning something big, something extravagant. Like, are you getting married? Are you planning a wedding? Some people think that. Some people think you finna whatever you're doing is something that takes time, and whatever it is going to come to a surprise for people, and it's something that's going to be worth celebrating. This is the gossip on you. Is that people are assuming, and people are assuming you are having patience with this. You cooking something up. You got something cooking, and you stand in your lane. You staying consistent. You doing what you need to do in order to be successful in whatever it is that you focused on. You are focused on yourself for all the right reasons. You going places. You going somewhere. That's the gossip on you. What's going on with Pal 1? What are people saying about my Pal 1s? People are saying that you dropped someone, you broke up with someone, you are not interested in some sort of offer. People are assuming even that maybe you're not single no more because of how private you've been. You ain't been doing all like the things that you usually be doing, or if it could be the opposite, that you're single now, you don't post the person that you was with no more as much as you used to, and now you're more private about it. So they think, oh, they must have broken up. They must have retracted their offer from them. They must not want them no more, or that's what they're saying. Like they're saying, like, oh, them and this person must have like not been together no more. That's what they're assuming, because you're not posting about it. You're not being out there with your business and your relationship. So they're assuming that you broke up. Okay, let's see what's going on with my Pal 1s. What's going on with my Pal 1s? What are people assuming? What is the gossip on Pal 1? They think that you're single, or you are going through some sort of period of solitude, of loneliness. But maybe you're not like on like no sad stuff, but maybe they think that you were once committed in a committed relationship, and you're not in that commitment anymore. And now people think that you're alone. People think that you're healing from something. The gossip on you is that you are a goddess, that you handle things graciously, you handle things with style, with decorum. You take very good care of yourself. You don't just like, you're not a crash dummy. You don't be crashing out. That's what people are assuming. Well, that's the gossip on you. If you went through something painful, you're not like crashing out behind it. Like you trying to do things the right way. What's going on with my Pal 1s? What are people assuming about my Pal 1s? Oh, not people. What? Not people are assuming. My bad. What's the gossip on Pal 1? Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. People think that you're going through something vulnerable right now. You're going through something that could have hurt you, or you dealing with your emotions right now. That you could be in a very vulnerable state, because there's a shift. You've changed how you used to act. And so like you're more to yourself. You keep your business more to yourself now. People may even be thinking something has humbled you, which is why you're more to yourself now, and you handling stuff with more grace. You choosing your battles more wisely, and you're on your own path. Like it's something about you literally staying in your lane. Like you're not in other people's business. You're not as flamboyant no more. You're not as outspoken anymore. The gossip on you is that you are very beautiful. You are very attractive. You are still very much attracting a lot of things for yourself and in your life. You have a very fiery personality, but you're not displaying that anymore. You're not showing that anymore. You're going about things differently. You have grown. There's some sort of growth in how you are going about things, how you are presenting yourself, how you are approaching situations, etc., etc. The gossip is that people think that something has triggered the vulnerability in you, or you are being more open. You're being more kind. I don't know. Not that you was just like raging like before or nothing, but it's like it's something about you where like you are less shy to show your vulnerabilities. You having like a very much more like feminine energy. Like your feminine energy is speaking louder than anything else about you right now. Man or woman, it doesn't matter. But it is something about like some sort of love offer that you either rejected or something. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Pal One. Thank you so much. I hope that resonated, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose this photo right here of the couple at the museum, I think this section of the video is for you. And we are going to pull out some cards on your energy on what is the gossip on my Pal 2. What is the gossip for Pal 2? What is the streets talking about as far as about my Pal 2? What are people saying about Pal 2? Thank you for this opportunity. Ask for messages for Pal 2. Okay, we got the self-care card. Obviously that you are taking better care of yourself. You're taking good care of yourself, and it's showing. People are wanting to know your skincare routine because you are glowing, like something about your skin, something about your appearance, the way you look. Maybe like you lost weight or you gained weight, you hitting your physical fitness goals. You look really good. Okay, that's the gossip. Like people are like, whoever seen you in person, they're like, oh, they look really good. They've been taking good care of themselves. Like your nails are long, your hair got longer, your skin is glowing. Like everything about you really is just like, I don't know, I'm going to say maturing. Somebody hit puberty and somebody got taller. No kids should be in my channel. Please click off if you are underage, okay? But I am getting that somebody is saying that, like you hit puberty, you got taller or something along those lines. Somebody has matured physically. Okay, what's going on with my Pal 2s? What's the gossip on Pal 2? What is the gossip on Pal 2? Okay. The gossip on you is that you have matured. You have become more wise. Your communication skills has enhanced. The things that you're saying, the words that you're using, you have broadened your vocabulary. You have broadened the way that you speak to people. You are having a lot more mental stability. You're moving away from a place where maybe you felt a little confused, a little miscombobulated. Somebody here could be an earth sign. You don't have to be. But you're moving away from areas, or you're enhancing in areas that you once were maybe confused in, miscombobulated, and you have gained some sort of mental clarity. That's the gossip on you. Heavy on the mental clarity. You are being much more clear when it comes to what you want around you and what you don't want. Pal 2, I think that you've been setting boundaries. You've been setting some strict boundaries on what you allow around you and what you don't, period. And people are feeling that. They're like, oh, they ain't been messing around. They've been serious lately. Like you brought it to some people's attention what you don't like and what you do like, and you did that by walking away. You like, do I need to go somewhere? Do I need to get up from around y'all? You walked away from something or someone or a group of people, and you got out the mix. I hear you was once in the mix. You got out of that mix. Because you didn't like how you were being treated. You didn't like how they was behaving. I feel like some people were like drinking, going out too much, like nightlife energy. You walked away from that nightlife stuff. You like, I need to go get my stuff together. I can't be doing all this childish things with y'all. I have things that I could lose. Something could have like hit the fan, and it just made you realize like, yeah, I don't need to be around this. Like I got better stuff I could be working on, better stuff I could be doing right now. So you went into a period of solitude where you just focused on yourself. And because you did that, you became more wiser. You make wiser decisions. You make better decisions. And you are much more... You have a lot... You notice you have a lot more opportunities because of this. So there's a lot of air on here. This is about your mental state. The gossip is about your mental state. And how you walked away from emotions. See? The 6 of Swords here as well. Yeah. This is 888 energy as well. You become more wise. You wisened up. Before, you could have been in some sort of mental state where you thought like it's something that you were doing or some. I think it is like going out, but it doesn't have to be that. This would just be the scenario that I'm using for this. But like you were like doing something frequently and you didn't see the problem with it. You were like, well, there's nothing wrong with doing this. Maybe it's like smoking weed. Like, oh, I'm gonna just smoke weed, do a little drugs or whatever frequently. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And then like something like woke you up, something happened, or you put in some sort of situation where it's like, nah, actually I can't do this because this puts me in this state of mind, and I cannot consistently be in this state of mind and still progress for my future and better myself. That's what you've realized. You've matured a lot. Somebody here is matured no matter how old you is. You've walked away from some sort of party scene. If it's not party scene, you just walked away from some sort of type of living, some lifestyle, or some sort of endeavor or something that you used to do. You don't do that no more. And it could be something that you did at night. Maybe you was outside a lot and you're not outside no more. You don't come outside like that no more. Maybe like instead of like going to the club, you go to like jazz settings or something, jazz night or something, at like a bar. Like you're chill. You're okay with being more chill. I hear you've calmed down. You've calmed down. And people are even saying like with the romantic interest that I think you left somebody too. Like you left a relationship that was putting you in like a bad place, or you just noticed that it was just too much for you to, like, it was like taking a lot out of you for you to like deal with this person. So you had to walk away from your emotions and choose better for yourself. And that's what people are saying. They're like, yeah, like, man, ever since they left such and such, like, so-and-so has been really doing better for themselves. Like, you could tell that's what they needed. This person was holding them back. It don't have to be a person, but this person, place, or thing was holding them back. It was bringing a lot of conflict in your life. You arguing with people, you fussing and fighting, like, at first, it was like, oh, it's nothing. I'll just keep them around and, you know, they're not taking that much out of my life. But then something opened your eyes. It's like, nah, this is taking way too much away from who I am. So you had to make the decision to walk away from someone that you loved deeply and dearly. And because you walked away from that, people are saying like you matured a lot. Like they see the maturity in you because of that. A lot of people are secretly proud of you. Very much so. And even people who like seen you in this relationship who was like low-key interested in you, they're like, oh, I finally got my chance now. Like they all healed up from the person that they left, and now I could finally like step in. Somebody trying to like, there's definitely somebody on interviews like trying to like step in and like play that role that other person couldn't play for you. You notice how burdensome that relationship was for you. Okay, let's see. All right, we're gonna pull out some cards from the other deck. Let's see. It's someone that you had shared a lot of passion with, but it wasn't really much else other than passion. And like you just kind of realized like this thing is not giving me what I need. Like I need more than just passion. I need more than maybe just sex. You walked away. And now you're single, Lil Wayne. Yeah. Okay, I know I'm taking forever. I'm trying to get these cards together. Okay. The people around you noticed how this person was getting the best of you and like kind of like laughing at you behind your back. Like this person could have been like making a fool out of you, really. And when you finally walked away, people are like so proud of you because of this. And you walked away and you really became like the empress that you really are. You had to go through this transitional period. You taking care of yourself. You loving yourself more. You realize you don't need this situation. You're more happy. That's the gossip on you. You are very happy now that you walked away. You could see clearly now the rain is gone. Honestly. Yeah, you cut something out. That's the gossip. You cut something out. You walked away from something or someone that was no good. No bueno. You had to get away. At first, you got your source of happiness from this person, and now you're getting the source of happiness from yourself. You're healing from a heartbreak. It broke your heart to move on. It broke your heart to walk away. But you got the mental clarity that you need. You realize it was illogical for you to stay in that situation. I do feel like it is romantic. It doesn't have to be. This could definitely be a group of friends. These people were keeping you in your head a lot. You just didn't need all that extra like mental labor on you. You didn't need to be mentally entrapped in your head like that. And now you have the victory. Now you're on top. You're no longer in the states of conflict that you once were. And you're winning because of that. You definitely walked away from something. You walked straight into your healing phase. You like, you know what? I don't need to be around y'all. I could just go home and read me a damn book and be just as entertained as I am with y'all. I do not need y'all. Okay, that's what you realize. Like, I do not need y'all. Maybe they had you so mentally entrapped where they made you feel like you needed them at some point. You're like, what? Let me move. Let me get on from this environment. You needed to go breathe in some other sort of air. And now you're taking care of yourself better because of that. That's what I got for you, pal, too. Thank you so much for coming this far with me. I truly hope those messages resonated with you. And I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hi, pal 3. If you chose this photo right here. What's this photo? Oh, it's the Rihanna in a fur coat or her torso. This section of the video is for you. That was kind of like bootsy. But yeah, we're going to pull out some cards for you and see what's the gossip on y'all. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. I asked your messages for Pal 3. What is the gossip on Pal 3? What's the gossip on them? What are people saying about my Pal 3s? What are people saying about everybody who chose Pal 3? We got the Oracle that you know something. It's kind of like this energy of like you wising up. But it's like, it's like people are saying like you know something, or you are very psychically inclined, like you're psychic. That's what people are saying. Like people are amazed by just how psychic you really are. I think that you got yourself out of a sticky situation, and people are talking about that. They're talking about how like you like were able, like it's something like you could have been caught up in like gunfire. I'm hearing like a shooting or something like that, or like some sort of danger, some sort of immediate danger that you were put in the position to get seriously hurt. This could be like literally or energetically, but you got out of that. And how you got out of that, well, you did it in a clever way. And people are saying because you got out of that situation cleverly like that, you're very smart, you're very wise, you psychic, you got abilities, you got gifts. But we're gonna see what's going on with my Pal 3s. What are people saying about my Pal 3? That you're focused on all the right things. You got your ears on the ground. It's something about you being very vigilant, very focused. You don't play around, Pal 3. Y'all are very smart. Like, it's hard for people to fool y'all. Y'all have a lot of mental clarity as well on your surroundings specifically. You know what you do want to be around and what you don't want to be. I said that. I think that was for somebody. I don't know if that was for Pal 1 or Pal 2. But you know what you want. Can't nobody trick you. I hear trickster. You focused on exactly what you want. So it's like nobody could just come to you and offer you something that you don't want. Like, yeah, like they could try to make it sound good, but if you don't want it, you don't want it. Like, you don't care if it's good. It's not in your line of vision. It's not in your plan. It's not aligned with you and the things that you want. With your spirit, I hear, yeah. The gossip on you is that you are completely aligned with your spirit. You're very spiritual, Pal 3. That you're manifesting everything that is right for you in this lifetime, and you're not playing around. You on a soul's mission. So these are people who understand that verbiage, who understand that concept of like being on a soul mission, being aligned with your spirit, being your authentic self. Like, you don't really take many detours. I feel like somebody or something could have tried to tempt you to take a detour into some like other stuff, and it's like, nah, that's not what I want. That's not in alignment with my spirit. That don't sit right with me. So you didn't take that opportunity. People are saying how you are not an opportunist. People are comparing you to someone else that could be an opportunist. People who like, they're like, yeah, you're not just willy-nilly, like you're not just out here in these streets like going for anything because like somebody's offering you it. Like, you do what you want to do and you don't do what you don't want to do, and that's period. I don't know if people like mistaken your kindness for weakness. They thought that that they could just dangle a piece of candy in your face and you'll take it because it's a piece of candy. Like, you don't want candy. But if you like, nah, I'm not in the mood for that candy right now, no thank you. Like, that's y'all. Like, y'all rejected something, and y'all rejecting something because it's like, I have everything I need, I lack nothing, I don't need what you're selling. That's y'all's energy. And because you did this, I want to even use the word wise. Like, people are saying how wise you are because of this, because there's a lot of good things in the world, but you don't feel like you're missing out on anything because you want what's for you and what's yours. Like, yes, it might be a good thing, it might be a good experience, but if that's not in alignment with your spirit and what God wants for you, why would you partake in it? That's y'all, pal 3, and that's the gossip on y'all, that y'all recently rejected something, and it just, what you did, you might have did it just so casually that it's like you don't even notice that people are saying this about you. But people are saying how you're not opportunistic. You don't just do anything for clout because you want clout. It's like, no, what I do when I move, it's strategically. It has something, a reason behind it. I'm intentional with the moves I make. I don't just make a move because it looks like a good move. I'm playing for keeps. Literally. Like, I want what's mine, what's in alignment with my destiny. I don't just want something because it looks good. I'm not, like, I know who I am. That's the gospel, that y'all know who y'all are, period. You cannot trick you. Like, I don't know if people are like have tried to trick you before. They didn't realize how focused you were on this mission. Like, you have like a soul's mission. I'm getting 444 energy. You're locked in on your path. You don't want anything that's not for you or that's not yours. And you're okay, because I feel like people don't even understand y'all half the time. They don't understand why you be doing the stuff that you be doing when you do it at that time. But it makes a lot of sense later on down. I might be like, oh, that's why they did that. Because this is for them. That wasn't for them. But this is. That's y'all. I don't know. But y'all are really good at manifesting things. And y'all are very well balanced in yourself spiritually. Let's see. What's going on with my pal 3? What's the gossip on my pal 3? You're not a fool. You have a destiny, or you have an inheritance. You have a soul's mission. You're here for a reason. Okay? Like, you're not just doing things for no reason. Like, when you do something, it's for a reason. And it's not easy to get you off track. It's nearly impossible for nobody's perfect. But it's like, you don't give in to, like, BS a lot. What's going on with pal 3? What's the gossip on pal 3? What are people saying about my pal 3? Thank you. That you're not afraid to communicate this with whoever don't understand, whoever needs to understand and get it. People are saying, like, you use your words very wisely, and you may even do it in a very kind manner too. But it's like, whenever whatever you say to people, it hits home. Okay, I hear it even hits people in the heart sometimes. Like, you make a lot of sense when you talk. Like, people can really act dumb if they want to, but you're very clear and concise. And you mean what you say when you say it. You go for the juggler every time. What's going on with my pal 3s? Somebody could definitely be an air sign woman earth sign man, earth sign woman. Yeah, earth sign man, air sign woman, fire sign, period. You don't have to be though. You're not afraid to have a new beginning, to start over, to do something different. You're not afraid of that. You don't walk from fear, you walk by faith. You don't walk from sight, you walk by faith. You don't go off of you don't care if it looks bad. You're okay with death. You're okay with endings because you know that if it ended, then it wasn't for you. You're very godly. You're very spiritual. But I feel like people aren't saying that. They're saying other things that are around that fact about you. They're just saying yeah, you're on point. You don't play around, you're very serious about your future. You're this, you're that. It's they're getting it. They understand the concept of you, but they're not understanding the why. They just saying, they're talking about how you are, not why you are like that. And you're like that because you're spiritual. So I don't know if these people are not as spiritual as you, or they're not understanding why, but they see how you are. They're speaking on how you are. People are saying how you constantly work on things. You work on things that heal your inner child. You're a friend with death. I said this a couple readings ago too. Yeah, somebody, you welcome death. You welcome. And it's something even on a deeper level too, where you're not afraid to die. You know that, wow, this is the gospel on y'all. You have done a lot of transitioning in your life. You have peeled a lot of different skin. You've changed a lot, made a lot of changes that were necessary in your life. And it's all for a reason. You're here to show people how to do it. You're here to show people a certain way of life that maybe hasn't been done before, or when it is done, it's done very rarely. Oh my gosh, y'all are my longest pal. I didn't even mean to go this far with y'all. But it's something about you as well, your friends, your partners with death, or you have real life angels on the other side. I don't want to put that card down. No. But yeah, you're not afraid to break your own heart. You're not afraid. Yeah, in spirit. Wow, you are very close. You're friends with spirit, literally with spirit. Wow, that just gave me goosebumps. Yeah, so with the 10 of Wands, you work very hard for everything you have. You're happy with this lifestyle that you have too. You're very godly. You're happy to be a serpent of God here, serpent. You are a serpent. You have serpent energy. I want to get a snake tattoo too because of that. But you know how snakes peel skin? That's you. You're not afraid to peel skin. You're not afraid to hurt yourself because you know that it all has a reason. Your pain has a purpose. That's what I got for y'all, pal 3. Hope that resonated for you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.